Do I want small flat map or big flat map? And it's like, Godly's like, I didn't even have to think about it. Here he is, Heimdall's champion of 2024. Looking to get another one of those titles.
That's a clean title. I like that.
He's got quite a few trial titles.
He does have a collection.
He can kind of pick and choose.
He does have a collection. And here we go, a game number 1. Eve gets that first weapon drop, and it seems to be going straight for Godly, trying to rack up some early damage here.
Yeah, Godly falling with the side air. Another side air has Eve off the right side of the stage. Eve picks up a cannon, only to get hit away once more. Godly fantastic with the sword so far here in game number 1.
He's
just like 4 neutral lights in a row. He's like, I have axe at home, and it's just sword, right?
He's just swinging at will, really. See if Eve's got a good edge guard here. No, Godly's just going to float right over top of him, come back down with the dare. Oh, no. The stage control from Godly right now is absolutely insane.
Oh, yeah. Gets hit by the weapon throw, but so far, that's all he's been able to find. Another Sair. Edge guard here with downlight ground pound. Dashes back, gets hit by the sidelight, D-light Sair. Okay, Eve bringing that back. Here's the neutral stick. Are we going to switch over to the fire?
No, we're going to pogo.
Pogo over here on the right side. Neutral light comes through again, and now Eve has complete control of the stage one time, sending Godly off the side, and that's it. Neutral sig zaps him off the right, and Eve takes the lead.
Bro, Godly came out just absolutely dominating that first stock, and he was like, nah. Was able to get that one good combo in, take control, and he is still putting damage on Godly. Great bonus damage in that first stock. Godly finally going to go ahead and confirm, even things back up, and Godly better wake up. That was a really good comeback from Eve there.
Yeah, let's see how Godly is able to play around the cannon here. Neutral stick connects as well.
What?
Oh, and adding the charge in, you get the impact, right, when he, like, plants the rocket for liftoff, and then liftoff follows afterwards, and Godly not dodging afterwards, gets knocked out the top, and Eve now has a solid lead here in game one.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely surprising me a little bit. Oh, God, bro. Is he trying to hit the clip on Godly right now?
Yeah, okay, so the fun thing about that move is that as like this little cannon rocket ship, it has a hitbox right underneath the cannon, where if you lift off because your opponent's underneath you, you will spike them. Nice side stick. Now Godly has evened it up, 1-1.
Yeah, it's going to come down in this final stock here as Eve continues to fight his way, hold on to this lead.
Ooh, hits him with the side air, gets the spike on the neutral sig. Godly almost SDs, but he manages to hold on. That blasts the wrong way. Eve still has the lead, but Godly is taking some of the momentum back.
A little bit, but it might be too little too late. If Eve can go ahead and confirm this stock, and there we go. Give Eve power rank number 26, game number 1.
Slide charging in with that down sig seems to be doing so well.
And he was very clean on 7. Great usage of the kit.
And we didn't, well, I mean, we talked a bit about the down sig on Spear, right? But much to my surprise, a lot of Eve's highlights came from the cannon here.
Yeah.
Seeing the down sig come in, gets the hit. And so the strategy that I'm seeing coming out from Eve here is that with the slide charge down sig, if you don't immediately let the signature rip, you get the hit while you're planting the rocket as it slides forward, and it knocks them up perfectly to be comboed by the actual signature hit. And he's caught Godly with that twice now. So really impressive play so far as Eve takes the lead in the set.
All right, we'll see what Godly can do to try and counteract that first game. And we see him taking control just like we saw in game number 1. Godly, nice edge guard, putting the pressure off stage. Ground pound off the sword is going to connect. Finally, some offense from Eve here.
Ooh, and Eve going in for the neutral light, gets hit by the side air. Falling side air. Okay, nice and done. Takes Godly all the right side of the stage. Ground pound comes through. We saw Godly with the lead last time, but Eve was able to get Godly off the side of the stage, brought the game into favor, and then won the game in game number 1. So let's see if the same thing can happen here in game number 2.
So far, so good. Trying to get that weapon drop, and he does. Back on Spear, missing the Sair. They're going to come through. The signature is good. And who is going to be the first one to fall here on this first stock? And it is going to be Godly as Eve takes the lead in game number 2.
Yeah, that's a huge deal coming into game number 2, because just like game number 1, Eve took a ton of damage. Godly couldn't close, and then Eve takes the lead and could potentially do that here in game 2 as well. Let's see what weapons coming through here. Cannon picked up once again. So far, so good on these falling side airs, but Godly gets right in with the guitars. Few side lights, gets a down air as well. And look at that. Side light, side air. Can Eve get anything else? And now Godly gets hit by that side stick. Downlight comes through. What's he going to be able to find? Ooh, goes in for the neutral light. Downlight Dare, no. Downlight Dare not comboing because Godly got hit too high up in the sky when that downlight connected. Side stick comes through. Now with the sword, what else is Godly going to be able to find? Oh, Eve goes for the side sig. You don't get quite as much reach with that side sig if you don't have the down sig active there, but weapon throw comes down, jumps in with the neutral air, and Godly is right back to being able to have an edge guard opportunity on Eve.
Oh, see if he can get over it. Didn't go for the weapon. Gonna fight unarmed. Godly's gonna stare him off to the left side. Big recovery
hits.
up.
Another nair.
Yeah.
Okay, but we saw this last stock slow-mo. Eve tends to be super damaged and then takes the stock anyways. Neutral sig was a great edge guard. The ground pound catching Godly drifting to the stage. I think Godly had to drift like, he had to like fast fall straight down to survive that. That was a really great edge guard.
This is really clean gameplay from Eve. I am absolutely in shock right now. In a very good position to go up 2 games against Godly. Oh, missed the D-light. There we go.
Side sig hits. Gets the side light after the side sig. Ground pound comes all the way down. Godly doesn't get the edge guard. Down light whips, but Godly's already in deep yellow. Already, like one hit away from being an orange damage. Nice side air there against the edge guard, and Godly is going to have to clutch game 2 to avoid having to go to match point.
He's still got a little bit of gas in that last stock if he can get some good damage and bring it back, but he's letting Eve. There's 4 uncontested hits. Oh, no. Oh, bro, there's no way.
Dare? Eve with the edge guard, D-Light and air, that's going to be it. That's a JV2 stock.
What?
Game 2.
Okay, I see you, Eve. I see you. My man only had 1 top 8 finish before this tournament.
The best thing that could happen for Bamia right now is Eve winning. Although, I guess if Eve beats Godly, I guess Eve could just beat Bamia too. But I'm like looking forward to like going, okay, if Godly is not a threat in top 8, whoever's on Godly's side of the bracket is now like, whoa, my chances of the Royale are that much higher.
Yeah.
Is Godly staying with the Ahsoka all the way into game 3?
I really did not expect that. I figured we would see a legend swap here now that he is 1 game away from being sent down to elimination side. Eve's just doing a great job staying out of the hitboxes of that sword and being able to punish really, really well.
And even when Eve's not doing a great job at that, Eve's not losing his stock, so it's just fine. like we're seeing him go like take 250 damage, takes the first stock, and then Godly ends up being behind. Because so far, this is what every game state's been like, and I've been looking at this and like, wow, Godly's winning neutral quite a bit. That's the first time that Godly's taken the first strike in the set.
And that's a really good lead. He was able to confirm that stock in about 30 seconds. Very, very good job from Godly, but Eve claps right back. Taza, I can't take this, bro.
Yeah, that's a Small World's End special. Godly coming through with the unarmed now. Weapon spawn comes through. Sword picked up, and Sarah's going both ways. Eve flying around with the cannons. One nice side light. Godly gets the down air. Edge guard opportunity, but Eve gets right through with the ground pound. Down sigs and repositions with the momentum to be able to get off the side of the stage. Eve gets 1 side light. The Sarah the dodge down. Nothing else coming from it, but Eve still has the lead.
No, Godly wasn't able to punish that whiff. The dare is going to hit. Eve trying to find that positioning, get that starter in. Godly, great job on the edge guard. Whiffed on that one, though, but able to follow it up. Going to go ahead and send Eve out, finishing off with that Sarah. Oh, Eve, sweat beats out.
Spot dodges the missile. Oh my goodness, I thought that was going to be it for Godly's stock, but Godly gets right through. It gets the edge guard. Eve gets the D-Light ground pound, though. Disarms Godly in the side stick. That one, Godly tried to spot dodge as well, but it lasts a little too long. Gets hit for it, but doesn't go down because it's not the fire version. Gets the down stick, however, though. That's been Eve's move of the set, basically. I love how Eve's been steering it as well with the momentum afterwards. You are a little bit of disbelief because you're looking at this and you're being like, oh yeah, Godly could just get 3-0'd on the opening of the day.
That would be absolutely wild. We are all tied up here. Very, very even. A final stock Eve now taking a slight damage lead. Every single interaction matters here, Taza. Everything is important. Okay, Godly getting a couple, oh no, Eve dropping down now, trying to get back up on the edge guard of Godly. Godly, no pressure is too much. That might be it right there. Sweat beats out, able to get over, touch, back up on stage. But Godly's gonna shut it down. I think we are definitely going to a game number 4 here.
Ooh, side air hits, weapon throw hits. Can he make it back?
He does.
That's going to be the stock.
The angle off of that ground pound, able to send him off. And there we go. A breath of life from Godly. He is on the scoreboard. It is 2-1 in E's favor. And we are going to go back. I think we're going back to Small World.
Yeah, there was a lot of moments there where Eve had to clutch the stocks from being behind. I've seen this story before, Slow-Mo. I've seen people go up 2-0 against Godly not a lot of times, but I've definitely been like, I've seen this situation where it's like, okay, you didn't close out the 3-0 there, things might get really rough. So let's see what Eve's got to be able to deal with Godly Katars here. Is opening up, it's been nonstop Katars. Neutral recovery finally dodges the finisher there, but Godly has been unable to stop hitting Eve here in stock number 1.
Been unable to stop hitting Eve. He can't miss if he tries.
Oh, yeah, that's how it felt. Okay, Eve tried to return the favor there, but Smiling Cider comes through. And that cannon's not even damaged because the opening of that stock, Eve didn't have a weapon. Just wasn't able to pick it up. First weapon spot came in, it was an immediate blunder.
Oh, that was nasty off the Katars. What a way to start this game number 4 from Godly. Eve fighting back on arms, spear in hand. Godly just dodging right over, getting the reversal, and going right back to work on these Katars. Weapon throw from Eve is going to keep him at bay just a little bit, but Godly going right back. Nair off the Katars, Sarah off the Katars. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a weapon toss from Eve. Saved the stock.
Nair, neutralite, goes for downlight. Eve throws a slide charge down, signature. Godly still not even in red on the first stock. Falling side air, edge guard with that side air. Oh, 3 stocks to 1.
Godly set up in his chair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what's happening here.
Looking a lot better.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where that audio was coming from. But Godly goes over that side light. Eve up with the recovery. And then Godly gets hit that sidelight as well. Eve gets hit by it gets the cider on a Godly, sidelight, cider into recovery. Okay, we're bringing the match back. That Sarah was so smart. Godly lucky to be alive here on that second stock. Falling down there means Godly's now going to be able to get a ton of extra damage, but Eve was bringing that back real quick.
He is, but Godly's starting to rack the damage back up here. Eve needs to confirm the stock. He needs to do it right now because Godly's going to confirm, and we are going to be blessed with a game number 5 to start off our block, Taza. Godly and Eve tied up 2-2. Unfortunately, I'm seeing the momentum that Godly is building right now.
I feel like I've seen everything that Eve had ready to go in the first 2 games of the set. And Godly is like, okay, I see what your game plan is. I can change mine. Can you change yours? What is Eve's strategy going to be now that 7's down sig's no longer hitting, right? Now, Godly's been reacting to a lot of those mix-ups when it comes like the side sig on cannon. We saw the side sig on spear. We haven't been seeing the down sig be utilized at all out of 7's kit. It's been mostly cannon, and when spear gets picked up, it's like the bread and butter sidelight, D-light, Sares. So we're getting a change of scenery here. Eve counterpicking to a non-flat map. We're on the Fortress of Lions for game number 5. Let's see if that platform and the change in stage dimensions gives Eve a chance to win the set, because Godly's on the verge of reverse 3-0-ing.
Ooh. Good damage output from Eve there. Godly, though, going to get the reversal. The signature is going to go ahead and connect. Reaching up with the Nair, keeping Eve at bay. Oh, this is back and forth in this opening stock here.
Side sig hit.
Nice. Okay, yeah, that's way too much momentum in Godly's favor.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much lights out for our boy Eve here.
I can feel it because like the difficulty with fighting against Godly is that being up does not mean that your opponent has gotten weaker. It just means that he recognizes, okay, well, I can't lose again. And Godly has been in this situation so many times and has proven that he's got what it takes to win so many events. Eve, however, could still make this work. Has to close the stock without taking too much more damage. And Godly, falling with a side air, is getting win after win against Eve as Eve constantly tries to battle into the center stage and just can't make anything work. Gravity cancel down sig means no dodge for 3 seconds. Godly with the Katars gets a neutralite. The recovery on the platform goes in for the Dashland down sig. Doesn't get it to connect, but it's just not taking damage.
No, not at all. Godly still on that first stock. Eve, weapon throw going to come out. Godly sweat beads, has the option. He got back up there, but gravity cancel D-light into ground pound from Eve is going to finally take that first stock off of Godly as Eve is getting ready to lose his second. Godly searching, trying to catch a landing, can't find anything except a big combo from Eve.
Goes over the ground pound there on the diagonal dodge in. doesn't get the read, but that combo was huge. Neutral light into the slide charge pivot down sig.
I want him to hit it so bad. I want him to hit it so bad.
I'm wondering if he didn't pivot if it would have. Fortress of Lions, high enough ceiling there, giving Eve the survivability. Down sig swapped over to, so we've got an empowered side sig here from Eve that could be coming out. Although you kind of give your, it's a huge tell when you have to do the stance switch, but Eve's got it ready to go, and that's what I'm saying, right? Like, when you down sig, what are you telling your opponent? He's like, well, I'm gonna side sig, and Godly dodges right out of the way, gets a perfect downlight sider punish, and is now one stock away from winning the set. Eve switches over to the cannon, but the down sig hits.
Okay.
So much power behind that rocket.
Wait a second. We are literally last stocks, even health, game 5. Can Eve send Godly down to elimination right here? That would be the upset of the day.
It would be a pretty huge upset, and Godly is keeping it close, but Eve has brought it back.
Oh, snap.
And we've seen that Eve, even against Godly, has got the dodge reads to where once the dodge is found and the hit connects after that sidelight opener, a ton of damage is going to come through and carry Godly off stage. Barely avoids the down sig there. It's now hit for hit. Very close. Side sig disarms Eve, however, and Godly goes over the edge guard, dodges through. Can he pick this? Okay, cannon's picked up. Ooh, gravity cancel downlight, but no nair. You just get a nair afterwards. The downlight comes through. Any combo would have been great there. Sidelight clips Godly in the air, but nothing's coming afterwards. Down air connects. Godly jumping around. What can he find? The down sig doesn't get punished because the extra charge makes him go too high. Double recovery.
Oh, no.
Oh, is that it?
No, not yet.
One more. Eve cannot get hit by the delay.
This could still go either way, Taza. Oh, my goodness. This could go either way. Who is going to go ahead and be the first one to engage? Eve swinging, trying to get out. The nair.
Disarmed
Godly. Oh, no.
Eve goes to the down sig, but doesn't get punished. The delay recovers and hit the nair, connects. Eve switches over to a fresh can. The neutral light connects, weapon throw. Godly has one dodge to make it back. It's it.
Taza, he did it. He did it.
Wow. Eve with the upset.
I love it. Oh, I love it. And it's even better because he didn't do it in game 3. Godly was able to bring it back, tie everything up, make it really, really close, and Eve stole it from him right there at the end. No reverse sweep for Godly. Eve moves on in the winner's side.
All right. Eve moving on in the winner's side.